Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Mutual Energy Check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards. We have the Moon, again, intuition, secrets, hidden aspects, dark, with light being shed on it, unknown changes. I'm getting the stroke of luck and protection surrounding masculine at this time, as well as hidden aspects, hidden protection. Oh, okay. Being elusive, being mysterious. There's a change within him. Let's see. Mutual energy. Okay, so there's the Moon. Let me show that one more time. And then for mutual energy, we have wishing. Again, that mournful energy, hopeful energy, thinking about your wishes, your wants, your dreams, your hopes. Trying to ground them, but also trying to tap into them emotionally. Wishing. Okay. And one more for feminine. Feminine may be in chaos, near completion, internal chaos, mental chaos as well. We'll talk about it. I get there's a stability, some type of grounding within it. Spending time alone. But let's talk about it and see what's going on. All right, masculine, how are we feeling today? The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck with the Empress, following intuition, moving in silence towards the Empress, towards growth and expansion. Seven of Cups, confusion, options, choices. Let's see. Confusion around painful ending. I feel like that's more of a sabotage. See, with this card, for me, and I just hate, I don't want to go there, but it's, this card always reminds me of an overdose. An overdose. Ensuing too much, taking in too much, and actually ruining thyself. So it says ruin at the bottom of the deck. The in this deck, the Ten of Swords is an ending, a painful ending, a surrender. It's a giving up. Like, think of an overdose. Some things have become a little bit too much more to bear, so you just want to escape. You want to put an end to things. And it's not saying it's intentional. It's just to numb the pain, dull the pain, confusing, just trying to put an end to it. Trying to surrender it. Holding back energy, power. It's a resistance. It's, holding back. Because of fears, anxiety, cruelty, Confusion surrounding a painful ending, or just confused and wanting the confusion to end. I think he's tapping into some of the moon energy. We did have the Empress, the High Priestess and the Empress. So trying to grow intuitively. Trying to use his intuition to grow and expand. Trying to further expand on his intuition. He's holding back because of fears, though. And it's like he's trying to tap into that. Let me see. What else? Okay. Queen of Wands. I feel like there's some type of anger or aggressive energy behind him waiting or having to be patient. Still wanting what he wants and willing to do what it takes, having that fire, that passion to do what it takes to get it, but then there's a patience. The lights are out. Things have not come to light. Things have not brightened back up, right? And it's keeping him stagnant and not in in the energy of making any movements. He's needing to observe. He's needing to get enlightened. He's needing to look at things from a different perspective and reflect. That's maybe a part of the confusion. Some things he needs to work on. He's willing to do the work. Doing the work, putting the effort after the tower moment. See, I get it's after the tower moment. So whatever, see if it was a tower moment then work, but it's working after the tower moment. What's with the tower? What else? Tower moment. He had an epiphany on how to turn things around. He had an idea, a light bulb moment, something that came to him suddenly. How to fulfill himself, how to achieve happiness. Right? It's something that he's working on. Yeah. How to achieve that happiness, emotionally be fulfilled and happy, taking a risk. Healing is building towards his independence. Him making a head over heart decision and actually taking control, rolling up his sleeves and doing the hard work. More moon energy, what was underneath the surface to grow and expand, doing the hard work, all of those things that was underneath the surface that he needed to work on. But I think that was actually what came to light, because in order to get a fresh start, new beginning, he needed to make a judgment instead of being stuck in his head. Take action towards his own pleasures, weigh his options, weighing his options, missing the opportunities. Being patient will bring him long-term emotional fulfillment, which is what he was manifesting and obsessed about. His devil energy caused him to be left out in the cold. He needed to move away from that. He needed to move away from certain things. Again, some things that were underneath the surface, some things that he didn't understand about himself. Feeling conflict for feminine. She's having a hard time trying to wait or be patient. Let's see. All right. Let's talk about it feminine. Masculine, before we move to feminine real quick, I do want to say some of that confusion is the things that you are hiding from yourself, things that you're just holding back from. You're holding on to the fears. You're holding on to the fear and anxiety of which it doesn't serve you. Let it go. Put an end to it. The confusion is you trying to hang on to, oh, the worst case scenario is going to happen, so that must be true. And, I'm mad because I'm having to wait, but all the while you need to be doing the work in order to turn things around. Do the work so you can deconstruct what's in your head, deconstruct what's bringing about those fears, bringing about those anxieties. Be careful how you're talking to yourself. Don't talk down to yourself. Don't talk down on the situation. Positive thinking is always one of my closing lines, because we let our fears, we let our negative thoughts, we let those things control us, and we don't move forward. So, therefore, we have ruin. We get confused about it, but we bring it back. Bring it on ourselves. You're holding on to those fears. You're holding on tightly to them. But you're bringing the anger for yourself because you want to sit in the dark. Things haven't brightened up yet, but it doesn't mean that they won't. Because all of this I'm getting is darkness. It's just dark. This is the lightest card out here, which is the Eight of Pentacles. That's the lightest card. Maybe the Four of Pentacles, but that's meant in a negative sense with the fears. So, again, there's some things that are underneath the surface, masculine, that we need to take a look at and heal. That's too many. Let's try that again. All right, feminine, let's talk about it. Feminine, how are we feeling today? I feel like this is good chaos for feminine. Giving up, turning your back on certain things, not, spilling those emotions and finding that truth and clarity that you need, that understanding that you need. It's I'll give an example. Trying to give the best example too. Bear with me. Let me think on it. Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's like walking away from something to get your own mindset back, your mental clarity back, to get your mental peace back. Because the Ace of Swords is also peace and clarity. When there's no truth or logic behind something, there's no balance, there's no justice, there's the Ace of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. And when you have the Ace of Swords in the upright, you walk away to gain that clarity. You're turning your back on emotions. You're releasing those feelings. You're releasing those emotions towards whatever didn't give it to you. So again, things are shifting. Things are turning. You're gaining control in order to move forward. You're gaining control of yourself. You're gaining control of whatever situations, your life, whatever it is, you're trying to gain control in order for you to keep going, keep moving forward. Having powerful forward movement. It's power. It's control. Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. The relationship, the connection, love has you in some type of worry, some type of doubt, some type of lack mentality. Why is this happening? That's a part of that, and that's why you walk away. You get that truth and clarity, and you gain back your control. You take back your power through the chaos. And within that, that's where the chaos is at, because you still have some type of I want to say doubts or feeling like love has abandoned you in some type of way. Yeah, left you alone, hermit. But you need to go within and balance yourself out in order to do so. More balance. Weigh your options. Look at what's around you. Take stock. Look at the luxury around you. You can protect yourself while moving on to something successful and victorious. Having strength and willpower to heal, having the courage to heal this one, to heal the connection, heal and make a choice in love. Watch, observe, get more information on how to grow and expand as well and get things moving. Just watch. Move things quickly away from disappointment and take charge with purpose and direction. Okay, self strategy. Let's get a couple more for feminine. Again, came right back out. Success will come with strength, willpower, courage. You're gaining victory by controlling yourself, by taming the wildness of the situation, the chaos. You're having some type of victory though, because you have control, victory. You're controlling your thoughts. You're controlling things by gaining that mental clarity. One more for feminine. There's the Seven of Swords. Okay, so again, using strategy, holding back from deceptive energies, resisting deception. Yeah, moving away from it, standing your ground, missing the opportunities, weighing your options, finding balance, going within, find your happiness, finding your happiness. What makes you happy? You're taking a leap of faith, and you're also healing. You're making a choice in love. You're weighed down by negative, controlling behaviors, toxic entities that actually bring you down and put that heavy weight that keeps you locked and chained. And which is funny because the devil is in traditional sense, has two people chained to him, right? And it's funny that this one here is in chains and in handcuffs, imprisoned. So you're looking at things from a different perspective and actually consulting a higher source, getting a higher understanding, higher knowledge, following a traditional religious or spiritual path in order to create something, manifesting this Ten of Cups. You're growing, you're expanding, you're deciding to be patient, temperance, go with the flow. Let things happen as they will. Walking away from things that you held near and dear to your heart. Those emotions, those feelings, oh, I feel worried, I feel betrayed. I think you're overcoming that, and that's a part of the chaos. You're holding back from deceptive energies, things that are hidden behind the scenes. Also kind of things like the masculine. Wishing. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. I feel like there's a lack of change, there's a lack of balance. and you're needing to make a head over heart decision. You're needing to get a little bit more clear-minded and creative in your thought processes here. Let's see what else. In order to have completion and take that risk, be a risk taker, be daring, be risque, out of the norm, be fierce. That's what you guys are wishing, to no longer be in limbo and weighing your options and deciding and trying to clear your mind. I feel that you guys are wishing to come out of that, wanting to come into union, wanting to take a risk, be daring, be bold. But underneath the deck, we're still waiting to, again, increase and sharpen that vision of what you're trying to create by healing. Self-love, self-care is actually a part of the strategy. You guys were burdened and actually stuck in your head, needing to ground yourself and start from the beginning. Balance yourself. Balance yourself. Ground yourself. Balance yourself. Go within. Gain some more wisdom. Roll up your sleeves and do some hard work. Choose a path to be selfish, to be more self-indulgent. Let's get some cards. More healing energy. It's actually wishing and hoping as well. Let's see. Alright, mutual energy. Yeah, you guys aren't quite happy and have not quite become illuminated to it. Still have your guards up, still weighed down by being stuck in your head, but you're trying to create something, you're trying to tailor something. The light is being shown on what needs to be healed, what needs to be put to a pause. You guys are wishing for it. However, there's a spotlight on the pause, a spotlight on the break. Like, this break is for this, look at this while we're on break. Look at that while we're on break. Heal this while we're on break. And it's just like, you feel like there's no point in weighing your options. You just gotta stand your ground and be fair and be clear-minded about the situation. Not put your emotions within it. Lay that foundation. Yeah, you're taking care of yourselves in order to build. Missing the opportunity, building towards taking a leap of faith. So it's like you guys are on the break in order to take a risk. Being patient, you're going with the flow of things. I feel like masculine's trying to work on himself and get rid of some of those anxieties. I feel like feminine is going through maybe more mental chaos than anything, trying to overcome that, walking away from things that don't serve her emotionally with as far as feelings, and just trying to overcome them, taking control back, right? Let's see what's going on the inside. It's like you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself. You can't build anything if you are not in the best of health. What if you were trying to build a house for yourself? And let's use the Four of Wands. That's what you're trying to bring, right? trying to come into completion, come into union, and take a rest. But let's say you have a headache, a twisted ankle, and you're running a fever. You really gonna try and build a house in that condition? I mean, they're minor and they can be resolved within a matter of a few days, or with a little bit of healing and rest, maybe even a little bit of medicine, right? But how do you expect to build that house until you rest, until you heal, until you've had that medicine, until you've taken that break, right? All right, masculine, let's talk about it. 7 of Cups. Confusion, options, choices, illusions. He's trying to put an end to it, trying to give those up, trying to surrender them. And then 6 of Cups. And the stars are holding on to those things that holding on to the past. There's a lack of growth here. Okay, so internally there is a missing and wanting to hold things near and dear to his heart, but it is causing a lack of growth. So I do feel he's recognizing that. I do feel like there's a recognition of it, him holding on to the past. But again, trying to build to get, he's building momentum to gain emotional stability. Finding happiness when he grounds himself. Okay, when things are stable. Let's see. What's the 10 of Swords? Into some things. Go after what he wants. Go after his desires. Actually chasing down a pause. Wanting to heal. Wanting to understand what he's looking at. So he's looking for kind of answers. So again, that goes into that rest, that pause, that meditative state to get clarity, to get understanding, right? Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Holding back. He's preserving his energy, holding back his power in order to keep moving forward. He's still moving forward, but I think that's more of an internal thing. Let's see. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. He's moving forward again, having that new beginning, that fresh start, with instability to begin a new cycle. So that's why he's holding back. He's trying to gain the energy to move forward. They're trying to gain the stability to move forward. And that's why he's holding back. 9 of Swords. Yeah, he's feared because things feel heavy and unstable. That's a part of the fear. That's the anxiety. Things feel heavy within this connection, unstable within this connection. He's trying to manifest and prepare for the future by walking away, moving on to calmer waters, trying to navigate the little fires and shift things in a more positive manner with a clear head. Healing. Holding things close to his heart, holding that flame, keeping the light on. Okay. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think it's like there's an upset, there's a fire, there's a passion, there's a drive, right? But it's being stifled. It's being held back. The lights are off while he collects information. Elemental of air, page of air, page of swords. Right. One more for the Queen of Wands, please. Collect some more information. I feel like maybe immature communication has him up in his emotions, having his emotions kind of feel unstable as well. I think he's starting to understand the emotional instability here. And that's part of the something that's angering him within. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Waiting. The waiting is to release those emotions, to present those emotions in a successful manner. So it's like he's struggling to communicate how he feels. He's waiting to present those emotions in a more successful manner. Eight of Pentacles, please. Building, doing the work, yes. Eight of Pentacles is paying attention to details, working hard. Yeah, he's building rather rapidly at this point. What's the Tower? Creating, putting in the work. The Tower was the rejection, the pouring out of emotions and only accepting that of which you desire. Clarify the Tower. Missing the opportunity with the relationship, with the connection, and bringing this in. Wanting to turn it around. Fortune, yeah, making a judgment by making a judgment call. That's the energy within. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Water. Feeling like this is his emotional fulfillment. He's wanting to move on in a shocking manner. To transform a situation, ground some things, and bring in happiness by manifesting or walking away, and that's kind of a repeat message there. So by walking away, he was hoping to work on some things and come back in a more surprising manner. But that's still some things that were underneath that needed to work. So it's not necessarily just him wanting to walk away to bring the shock effect, but it was to walk away to work on some things and then come back as a surprise. That's just one part of it. Well, both parts of it. The work and the shock, right? Yeah, walking away, coming out of the deception. Coming out of deception, coming out of sabotage, revealing things that's underneath as well, not trying to hide beneath the surface. Feminine also doing the work, Eight of Earth as well here. Doing the work. What's the Ace of Swords? Clarify the Ace of Swords, doing some work. Yeah, learning the lesson about balance, equal give and take, fairness. That's the clarity. She's learned the lesson. She has the understanding. She has the knowledge. What's the Emperor card? Taking control, actually taking her power back. And internally, it's a patience. It's a waiting game here. Nine of, okay, transformation. Fortitude, moving forward. Both of them have the fortitude card. Both of them are moving forward. Both of them are taking, gain control. But masculine is more inner healing, doing inner work, feeling like he is missing the opportunity, shocking himself actually that he's missing the opportunity for this relationship. But back to feminine, we have that fortitude, that wounded warrior overcoming challenges and obstacles, right? Internally, you're grounding yourself and going through a transformation, which is part of that chaos. You're trying to gain control of your actions here. What's the Two of Cups? Let's try that again. What's the Two of Cups? There it goes. Having that conflict. Love. Feeling like it's conflict and needing to go within. Needing to walk the path alone. Needing to gain some inner wisdom. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, worried, abandoned. And internally you're using your inner strength and courage, your power. We already acknowledged that. Victory and success. You're navigating this. You're doing what you need to do to move through this. Strength, courage, holding back, having the willpower. Internally you're kind of celebrating. You're doing an internal celebration because you were able to, you had the strength, you had the courage to walk away. You're holding yourself back, but internally you're wanting harmony. One more for that strength card, please. Okay, we get two more. Okay, yeah, you're celebrating because you're getting clarity and downloads about a new beginning in love. You're getting understanding about self-love, self-care. You're getting messages surrounding that. What's the Seven of Swords? Amen. Looking at things from a different perspective. Amen. Looking at things, getting different viewpoints, different mindset while healing. Underneath the deck, holding back your power. Holding back, holding on tightly to what you want. Getting some possessive energy, feminine. There may be a part of that conflict there that you're struggling with. Yeah, because you're holding, look at this. You're holding things tightly, but yet you're holding things closely too. Close to your heart. Don't hold it too close, you might get burned, okay? Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. When you drop one, you have a new beginning. One in the beginning, no longer weighing options. You're balanced. First start new beginning after balancing out. What's the Queen of Swords? Hell of a hard decision, but yet you're still feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. Feeling left out and wanting a new beginning here. Wanting to create something new. Having a tower moment after weighing your options. Deciding to take action towards the unknown. And wanting to move away from that. Feeling left out in the cold. You want to gain completion by emotional stability, emotionally being mature. Ooh. Holding. Okay, so as far as the stability coming into union, wishing for that, holding back your feelings has not turned things around. Now has it? Wanting to take a risk, but trying to decide to do so, making a decision. again, more decisions to go into the unknown, the hidden aspects. You guys are wishing, you're trying to put on an outward, like you're happy and healing, right? Or happy and healed. But internally, it's 3 of air. Heartbroken. Over the 10 of earth. There's pain surrounding the long-term stability. The success of a situation. You're seemingly happy, but you're heartbroken. Like things aren't working within the long term. For longevity, you're trying to figure out your emotions. 4 swords. Healing, trying to figure out which direction to take. I feel like you guys are still leaning towards the unknown. You're trying to temper yourself by taking care of yourself. You're being patient. You're tempering the situation, not taking many actions. You're gaining mental clarity along the way. Let's see, what else? What's the 3 of Pentacles? You're building, you're working, you're manifesting after things came crashing down. The 3 of Pentacles is a building energy. We need to get to a certain level. We're only on level 10, and we need to get to a 20-story building. We're working towards that, but we're trying to manifest that after a tower moment, after things came crashing down, after things suddenly changed, right? We had to clear our minds. We had to clear our minds in order to take action. Let's see. What's the Fool? Taking a risk. See? Yeah. It's like this 10 of Cups. You got the 10 of Water and the King of, Crone of Air with this deck. So, the risk, the leap of faith, the Fool energy, feeling like this 10 of Cups needs some air, some decisiveness, some mental clarity needed to be analyzed, needed to be reviewed. The 10 of Cups needed this disciplinary action, this structural energy. So again, we take inventory. We look at how we feel. We analyze some things. Crown of Earth, and then there's being structural and disciplined, right? Let's get some romance angels. The masculine. The masculine. Okay, we'll take it. Attraction, you attract romantic love. Oh no, that's too many. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Masculine. There we go. Okay, apparently they want masculine to have 4. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then it says, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And that goes back to the patience that's waiting for things, being upset that things aren't kind of working out. Feeling nostalgia, feeling like things aren't quite growing, and that's why it's saying, hey, we need to keep an optimistic mindset about our love life here. Let's go with Mutual energy. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Again, go into the unknown, balance yourself out. That's all that is. Yeah, you guys are wishing to come back together and do, just be together, having union and completion, but you're guided to take these steps. This isn't something that's just for no reason. And then it says religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And that's what path you're on. You're deciding to go into the unknown, making that decision to go elsewhere. It's taking a risk, being daring, being bold, walking away from each other, choosing a path in the connection to take care of yourself, to be patient, to be healed. Says you deserve love. You are lovable, but you're more lovable when you love yourself first, and that is crazy as I don't know what. As I was just about to say it, I didn't look at the card. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And it says there's not enough chemistry and attraction to keep this relationship going. So you have to love yourself first. You can't just rely on chemistry. It's not going to work. Alright. Feminine treat. It's time to disconnect from the world. That's where the conflict comes in of going within. Not really, I don't want to say not wanting to, but having a struggle to do so. Having some type of inner conflict and needing to dig deep and find out what that is that's holding you back, what's causing those conflicts. Looking at things from a different perspective, no longer self-sabotaging yourself, okay? Let's see, what else? Moving away from deception, yeah. Then I have the devil trying to be a little controlling, possessive, things like that. Got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You gotta release control. We have the strength card, internal and external, so we may have a little bit of power struggles here. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, but we have to stabilize ourselves. We have to become a little bit more grounded. We have to transform and change and become more stable. Death card and the crone of earth. Let's try and do this. I am going to have to pause in just a second. Okay, attraction. Main male, attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You're the main male, Einstein, so just enjoy the moments. Wedding. Okay, so the thing is wedding, and then we have a child. Marriage, the child. Maybe we have it growing to marriage or growing into a marriage. Maturing into a marriage, because the child is this one is clearly present in aging every day, right? But then there's also the possibility of married, and there's an issue with child. We kept having children are affecting your romantic love life, right? And then stay optimistic about your love life. Man, you have an abundance of it. Let go of control issues. It's taking away from the situation. I feel like you'll have a lot more abundance when you keep your mindset positive. You'll be feeling like a wealthy man, right? Make the effort. Dang it. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. again, to accomplish, to work together, to build, to collaborate, and have marriage. Religious factors, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Some bad health. I think a part of your faith at this point may be in bad health right now. Love yourself first. Time for a change. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Retreat. Yeah, message of concern. You don't want to retreat. You don't want to let go. You don't want to walk away. You do need to walk away in order to ground yourself. That's the eight of cups. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Sudden wealth. I feel like if you release those, you'll have sudden wealth. It's hard. Yes, it's definitely hard to do so, toil and labor, but you'll have sudden wealth once you release those. Worth waiting for. Main female. Main male, main female. You're worth waiting for. I think you're getting the message. You're worth waiting for. As far as him being upset and impatient, that's a part of the learning lesson. I think you did, because you had to get mental clarity and balance yourself out. But I'll be back with you 1 second, okay? Alright, sorry about that. Let's get some outgoing messages. But feminine, keep that in mind. You are worth waiting for. Anything worth having is worth waiting for. So keep that in mind. Masculine, enjoy the moment. Take stock of things not growing at this time. Enjoy the time that you have. We got twin flames, yin, yang, zen, balance. Union, duality, coupling, complement each other. The sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I think that comes with the mental clarity. Trying to get understanding about what he's looking at. Trying to understand why there is a lack of growth. Let's see here. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or meeting. Hesitation. I think that was a part of what he was thinking. Got camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, making memories. That goes back to the 6 of water there. And one more. Hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. That's everything that I've already brought up. I just clarified it some more. Mutual energy. Got seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. I feel like that is there. We got karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So that is a part of that self-love, self-care, the butterfly, the relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. Yes, I do feel evolution coming about. You're balancing yourself, you're changing, you're shifting, especially on feminine side. She's becoming a little bit more stable, becoming a little bit more grounded. She's being patient with herself. She's taking back control throughout the chaos. We got paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I do feel like you guys do enjoy each other. You do want this connection to work, but at this time you're having to take care of yourself. We say heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Yeah, I think that's the abandonment, feeling abandoned, needing to move away from that. Make a head over heart decision to move away from those feelings, that energy, that woe is me and this isn't working, or oh, I'm left out in the cold. The energy that needs to be moved away from to change and evolve. Okay, we have outgoing messages for feminine. I don't take these in reverse, but I feel like she's not chasing. Chaser, I'm going to leave that in reverse. Acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And that's where we have the relationship, the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like she did kind of walk away. We had the Eight of Cups as well as one of the first cards for feminine. We got date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. I don't know if there is an energy of doing that. I feel like maybe holding back energy. It could be coming with this Three of Cups, Three of Waters, Main of Air, and a new love coming in. But it is also to the effect of, just go have a good time, get your mental clarity, love yourself at this time. So that may be the message behind that too, because we have the Chaser in reverse, no longer chasing, but we'll read it what it says. Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So I feel like that's the holding on. The tight grip, clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. And that's what I feel like she's doing here, taking back her power, suspending herself, and actually healing. But it says mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. I'm going to keep that Chaser in the upright, but it's like she's doing the walking away, because that maybe one time she was the Chaser and she was feeling like she was holding on too tight, had a tight grip, and she's just trying to change in order to gain her stability at this time. And then we have both, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So that may be a part of that. She might have been holding on, trying not to get things to come to an end, but I feel like she kind of gave that up and started to look at things differently and started that healing process again. But that's pretty much all I have for you. As it says, keep a positive mindset. Love yourself first. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.